Alright, rivet my dudes, today we're revisiting ICDX. Okay, I do not remember the click pattern for that at all. If any of you guys have paid close attention to my vids, I actually put this over ACU in my top 5 rankings, and I didn't do it by any sort of list, I just did it for me personally. And I stand by the fact that Carbon Diablo X is still not only an extreme, but also harder than old Kata and harder than ACU. So, again, one, I beat this as the new hardest, and I also beat ACU whenever my hardest is Delta interface. So, some people may say that like my opinion on ACU is skewed because I was way better whenever I beat it. And to combat that, I'm going to revisit ICDX and see if they're really right. And all I'm going to say is that this ship is absolutely neg-diffing anything in ACU right now, so... Nice. Awesome. Alright, 86 to 100. Yeah. I don't know if I'm going to be able to rebeat this, honestly. Because I try to do that for every revisiting level, but, like, again, this is still my technical 5th hardest demon, you know? So, like, I'm not sure my skill is over, like, what it needs to be in order to, like, actually rebeat this. Because Rupture is different. I've always been, like, weirdly consistent at Rupture, so even though that was in my top 5 whenever I beat it, I still, you know, probably shouldn't have, so... The Rupture is different, and everything else is, like, super under my skill level, you know? Like, so I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to beat this, rebeat this, actually. How the hell did I fluke this from 85, bro? Like, how did I not die to this? Like, just look at that. And we're just gonna keep moving back. Oh, this ball was the bane of my existence, dude. Alright, I don't remember I had a click pattern for it. I think because I realized something really dumb, is that that blue orb you can actually buffer because there's nothing right there. But for some reason, I would try to time it, so I would, like, end up hitting this slate or whatever, so I could hit that and just, like, spam my way to, like, that pink pad. Like, I never died there from 0, but, like, I also don't know what the hell I was thinking. Like, I would do, like, something like that. Like, what was I doing? Yeah, like, what was I doing? This straight line sucks. That ship also sucks. Because there's bushes, and I hate the freaking like, see, I just did it again. Like, it's part of my muscle memory, bro. Like, it literally sets you up to buffer everything else. Why did I not do that? I am so lucky I never died there. Anyways, this revisiting episode is probably going to be more akin to, like, an Apesta Day with video, you know? Because, again, in all of the revisiting videos, I rebeat the level that I was revisiting. And, I am nowhere near 100% sure that I'm going to be able to deal with this. Yo. I am nowhere near 100% sure I'm going to do it with this, so... because of all the choke points, like, namely the 40% one, okay, I stand by the fact that ship could be in Slaughterhouse, and no one would bat an eye. But, it's just that, because of how choke point this is, I have no idea if I'm going to be able to repeat this or not. So, what I'm going to do is, if you never see a Nefesta Be With video, he basically just, like, plays a random demon that's, like, out of his skill range, and he basically tries to get as much runs on it as possible, you know? Like, he tries to get, like, a level into, like, 4 runs or something like that, you know? And just see what he can do with it. And that's kind of what I'm going to be doing with here. I have no doubt in my mind I could go for 2. But the thing with this level is that 2 runs is barely 5% of the journey. You just have to magically hope that all the choke points just, like, work out, you know? And that's how you get 100% in this level. Which is why, again, I stand by the fact that it's harder than ACU. ACU was ACU was, like, the most consistent thing I've ever played. This is the exact opposite. So I have genuinely no idea how people say this is not an extreme demon. There's one thing that people don't understand about this game. Doing the ball from here, and then, like, dying a million times, like, the beginning of it over and over again, and just passing it randomly once, and then getting a good run, is a lot different from going a start position back, and then trying to do it from there, you know? Because you don't have the luxury of, whenever you're a start position back, you don't have the luxury of dying to that part over and over again before you get a good run. So 63 to 100, that's like nothing. That's not even 1% of the difficulty, honestly. That's not 1% of the journey. 2 runs isn't even like 5% of the journey. Because like, it's a lot different. Like, yeah, sure, I can do the 40% ship if I am in a start position right there, but can I do it from 0? I mean, like, if I die to it from 0, I have to go through the entire other choke pointy beginning, and then I gotta make it 40% into the level, and then I finally get, like, a chance at it, you know? It's like, you have a guaranteed chance at it no matter what in a start position, but that's a lot different from going from 0. Again, I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to beat it or not, so I don't want to do 36 to 100. I am going to start after the iconic 40% ship. Because if I want to get 2 runs, I want to get 2 runs by going from 0. Because I want to pass that ship from 0, you know? Because that's how you, that feels a bit more fair, you know? Because anyone can get to like 30% in ICDX, but not everyone can get to 41% consistently in ICDX, you know? So yeah, that is why I use the swoop. That is why I swoop over that spike. That is why I hold into there and swoop over that. Alright. What? Oh yeah, you can be too far over sometimes. I don't know what causes that. Yes! 41 to 100. Probably not even 2% of the difficulty. Probably not even 2% of the difficulty. Because again, it doesn't include this ship at all. So, alright, I have 41 to 100. I have to pass this monstrosity from 0 now. Yeah, see, look, fucking look at that. Fucking look at that. Some people, like, I don't even know what I do. I do that. I do, like, one swoop. I don't even know what I do. It's like I jump. I jump the double normally. Like I hit it late or something like that. I hit the blue orb late, and I just kind of like, I just do one click right there, and I just swoop my way through. Because the release, that makes the release also a timing, but that was also what I found to be the most consistent. Because I just kind of put it into my muscle memory until I was good at it, and that kind of carried me from 0. But, you know, I also don't have 5 months of my time and 19,000 attempts to pour into this, so I don't exactly have the luxury of just committing it to muscle memory this time, you know? Both ACU and ICDX are pretty unbalanced, if I do say so myself. But the difference is that ACU is consistent, because it was made in a modern time, and ICDX is literally just the spawn thing. I want to have to pass this from 0, because again, that's like, passing the choke points is one thing. Getting to the choke points is one thing. Passing the choke points is another thing. And consistently passing the choke points is a whole other ballpark. So that's why it's really hard to judge a level like this. And I can guarantee half the people submitting their difficulty opinion on this level probably haven't even beat the level. And again, 2 runs on this level, it's probably not even 5% of the difficulty. Not even kidding. Yes, yeah, see? Like, I can do it when I'm right before the start pause, and I can probably do it now, but like, again, I don't get the luxury of dying a million times to it before I pass it whenever I'm a start pause before, or especially from 0. So that's why whenever people say, it's like, I don't know, whenever a cool top level is getting verified or whatever, and people say like, oh, the verifier, he got it in 2 runs. This must mean the ending is close. Wrong. He's probably not even like a third of the way through the process of beating it. Like, that's so BS. It's a whole nother ballpark, and I feel like a lot of people don't get that. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Yeesh, I completely blanked on that thing. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. And you pretty sure you don't hold into it, but you definitely want to like, you don't want to be this low, but you also don't want to go too high, because then you can bonk into that corner, and then, because you want to be like, you want to hit this floor, because that sets you up to do this like blue orb like actually correctly. Because see, if I go too low, it doesn't freaking matter what I do, because I'm too far over to the right, and I just like die to that spike. But if I bonk on the thing, then like the same thing happens, and I'm just kind of dead, you see? So you want to get as close to this floor as possible, so you really just want to go like right through the middle there. That's some tech. You're welcome. There is 2 ways to do this. One is the double click method. So it's you do 2 clicks and you wait until you're like very close to the spikes, and you do 2 more double clicks. And another thing that I did for a lot of my journey was I just kind of waited, and I did 1 click through both of those. It was a bit of a harder timing, but it was a harder first timing, but then it made like this part free. Whereas the double click method makes that timing free, but then it makes this one hard. So if you ever go for this, find out which one works for you, because there's 2 ways to do it. You can hit that last blue orb late if you want to. And see, I didn't even get close. I wasn't even close. Because again, the choke points they seem a lot easy in practice, but when you try to go from 0, they just kind of magically reveal themselves. Which is again why this level is so hard, and decidedly harder than ACU. So, I'm sorry, but that's gonna be like the recurring like joke or whatever of the video. Like, I stand by that fact. Okay, let's go. 2, 3, 4. Okay. I feel like that's gonna take some getting used to. This first trip also sucks balls, but let's go. Yep, understandable, because that blue portal's hard. I forgot that was a thing. You gotta hit the blue orb late, don't you? Because, yeah, if you do that, then you're not far enough to the right over, and then you can't hit that. Yeah, and yeah. 2. What? Hey, yeah, nope, I'm not getting, nope, that's bullshit. That's bullshit. How is it aligned? Like, it's spectacularly aligned to be spectacularly bad. Like, they did such a good job at making that bad. That's impressive. Stupid. Okay. Die! Nope, I did not make it through that, so we're doing it again. You see? It's like, it was almost. It's just, it's so much harder from 0. Because you don't have the luxury of dying to it 5 million times before passing it, and then calling yourself good at it. Maybe it's because of, like, the rise of streamers who don't really care about the game, but I swear, all these, like, new-gen players have dog shit practice habits. Like, it's so bad. So I think the worst part about having streamers that don't really care about the game is that because, like, their fans are gonna copy them no matter what. Because that's just what, like, fan kids do, you know? And because of that, they pass, like, their dog shit practice habits on to, like, their fans, which is really bad. Connix is an exception, because, like, 1, he beat VSC, and 2, he's actually, like, good at the game. So, I can't really say too much about that, because he does, admittedly, he practices levels correctly, he's in TCD, so he wouldn't be in TCD if he wasn't good at the game, and didn't practice levels correctly. But, like, Cooper, like, Toph, and even, like, I'm extending this over to Vortrox. It's like, they pass dog shit practice strategies to their viewers. Like, Vortrox under-practices this level so much. Like, I love the guy, but there's a reason he calls himself unlucky, or, like, I feel like, I don't know, man. I was watching one of his, like, the 100 Days video, and, like, dude, the way he was practicing, like, what was it, like, I think it was Red World's, like, the first level he did, or, sorry, the Ultimate Phase, made me so mad. Like, no big runs to 100, like, he barely learned, like, he basically just started spamming for one of the duels. Like, what are you doing, dude? Like, he started, like, his strategy for Gyron's duel or something like that was literally just to spam through it, and he was mad whenever it was inconsistent. Like, genuinely, what are you doing, dog? Like, no freaking duh. And he even, like, had the balls to make, like, a freaking short about him, like, sending an angry email to Gyron. Like, bro, he made a good part, and you're the one who didn't practice it correctly. So, like, no wonder it's inconsistent. Fuck! I clipped it, yeah. I don't think I hit the blue orb late enough. Fuck! Ugh! Yeah, see, it's so much harder from 0. Like, it's probably not pictured, but so far, just in Revisius, I have done that, just that swoop, like, just the 40% shit part. I have done it successfully 47 times. And how many times have I gotten to it from 0? 3 times. And how many times have I passed it? 0. You see? It's a lot different when you're not going from 0. Fuck, dude, But anyways, if you're a fan of, like, these streamers, like, if you watch Toph and you like Toph, or if you watch Cooper, or especially if you like Vortrox, I cannot stress enough how important it is to practice a level correctly. Get big runs to 100. By big, I mean, like, probably bigger than 60%. Like, probably bigger than 60%. Don't even think about going from 0 on a level until your best run is, like, at least, like, 40 to 100. Like, I'm not even exaggerating. That's why there's so many unlucky people nowadays, because they pick a level up thinking they can beat it in 2 seconds, and their massive ego gets in the way of them actually, like, practicing the level. They go from 0 way too early, and then they just get their ass whooped. Like, it's like a cycle. I see it every time. So anyways, if you're a fan of them, get big runs to 100, and be humble. Yes! 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 I don't even care that I fucked the jump up. We did it. 2 runs. That was probably as hard as 70% in ACU is what I'm going to compare this to. Like, the wave at 70% in ACU, that's what I'm going to compare this to. This is as hard as getting to 70% in ACU. And just getting to 41, that's just past 2 choke points. Or, like, the first ship, which honestly isn't even a choke point anymore, and then this godforsaken ship. Getting past that is so freaking hard. Like, again, I made it to it 4 times as a Delta interface victor, and I passed it once. Yeah, would you look at that? 20% pass rate. I got to it 5 times, apparently. Would you look at that? As a Delta interface victor, like, I cannot stress this enough. This level is an extreme demon. This level is an extreme demon. This is miles ahead of ACU. I don't know what people are thinking. This is not an insane demon in the slightest. This is decidedly harder than ACU. That's all I'm gonna say. Fight me on that if you will, but like again, I am ship carried. My hardest is Delta interface. If that's a skill base as you get, I literally beat ACU like a month ago or something like that. So it's like that's the reason I even went back to this. The argument of like you had consistency from whenever before you beat this is also bullshit. Because one, it was like a year ago, and second of all, like this level is as skill based as you can get. There is like no memory. There's like, obviously there's memory. There's no learningness to it. Like it's all just skill. It's all skill. So no, that argument is absolute BS. This is decidedly harder than ACU, and I will stand by that fact, and I will die on that hill. Anyways, that was it for me. Ribbit my dudes, and peace out.